What's up, guys? It's me, JazzyJ here, and this week we are talking about school. Now, more in particular, we're talking about you guys, the ones that are going into high school. Yeah, high school. 9th grade freshmen. Ooh, it's scary, I know. And I just wanted to say that your lives are about to change, and this year is very critical to your future. And your social lives really depend on first impressions. And with first impressions, you want to be friends and try to be friends with anyone and anyone you can even talk to. Just introduce yourself. Tell them, hey, my name is James, or hey, my name is Susie, or whatever your name is. And just be like, hey, I'm new here, you're new here, let's be friends. Also, you don't have to like everybody. You can be just friends with someone. It doesn't mean you don't have to like them, or you don't have to hang out with them. You can be nice to anyone. And, try not to put people into different categories, in your mind, at least. Because I know for me, at first, I put people into different categories. Put them into being jocks, nerds, goths, whatever you want to do, like weirdos, something, not weirdos as in them, but anyways, it's like a weirder crowd that you're not used to, because all people are different, everyone has their own type of, everyone acts differently, everyone associates with different people, so why put them in different categories when they're just trying to be themselves? And going into that topic, also, it is very important in high school to just be yourself, because people will accept you for just being yourself. And with being yourself, when people don't act like themselves, people tend to stray away from being friends with them or associating with them, because they just don't want to hang out with someone that's not being realistic. Now, on the topic of friends, because freshmen, let's face it, you guys just got here. You guys don't really know that many people, and quite honestly, everyone in the whole grade doesn't know anyone. So, just you are not the only one. And so let's go into the first topic of how you can even make friends and where. The first place you can meet people, go to your sporting events. Go to your school's football game. Go to some school functions. And that really helped me get my friend group going, because we went there, we all socialized, and we all showed our pride for our school. That's another thing you should do. Always show pride in your school. The first time you go into your first class and you look around, you just see everyone sitting everywhere, and you don't know what to do. How are you supposed to find a seat? So what I always think when I walk into a classroom and I don't know anyone, I just look around, see people who are socializing, and think of people that I might like to socialize with. So I go and sit down, and normally I like to sit down in the middle section. I don't like sitting in the back. The back's way too far. The front is just the front. You don't want to sit in the front. But yeah. So basically, you sit down next to someone. Sit next to like a pretty girl, or sit next to some guy, and you can be friends with them. If you're a girl, go sit next to some guy. It doesn't matter. You can sit next to anyone and just be socialize with them. Say, hey, my name's James. Do you have a pencil? Or be like, hey, can I borrow a pencil? And then just slip in there and just be like, by the way, my name's James. Just be like that. It's that simple. You just have to be like, just be nice. Socialize. Because everyone's in there trying to do the same exact thing, making friends. And I know I keep touching on that topic, but now we're going to a different one. Now let's say we go into a classroom and no one's there. You don't know what to do. There's seats, rows and rows of seats, all different ways, and you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Well, first of all, you don't sit in the front. Like I said before, the front is the front, and you don't want to sit there. And if you sit in the back, you don't want to be back there, because that's where the people that don't want to learn sit. And in the middle, it's like the people that want to socialize and learn at the same time. So you sit somewhere in the middle. I normally go for the second or third row if they have rows. I normally go for the second or third row. And if they have like 3 sections, I normally go for the one closest to the door or the middle, and just sit like 3 rows back or 2 rows back. Because honestly, that's like the best way to find friends. If you sit in the socializing section at first, but you're still learning the content and learning what you need to bring for school, then lastly, you want to get involved in your school. You don't want to make the mistake I made freshman year. I lacked getting involved, joining a sport team, joining clubs. Try something new. Even if you don't think it's your type of thing, try it. You might like it. I did join a club freshman year. I joined a club called DECA. DECA is a business club. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's for business. I'm not in college yet. I can't do that. And like, it's honestly was like the coolest experience I've ever had. They took me to New York City. I met all kinds of different people in DECA. I met people from Indiana, Kansas, Utah, California, Florida. Like, I met all kinds of people, Tennessee. Like, people that I never would have met if it wasn't for that club. And I think it's a very interesting club, and it can really help you get into different careers as you go into college. It's very important to think when you're getting into clubs and in different classes in school, to think of what you want to really do in your college career and what you want to do in your future. Anyways, guys, I want to wish all you freshies a great freshman year, and just remember, you're fresh meat when you're going into this place. You're on the bottom of the food chain. Everyone else is all the way up on the food chain, starting with the seniors, the juniors, sophomores, and you guys are at the bottom because you guys are at the bottom of the food chain, so you're not getting there yet. You got 3 more years till you can be on the top of the food chain. If this helped you, please put down in the comments any other questions I could ask you, and also any other upperclassmen out there in this video, go in the comments and help me answer some of those questions. Because trust me, my freshman year, when I was going into it, I knew nothing. I knew nothing. And I didn't know what to do, what to expect even. I just put it down in the comments because I'm here. I'm here for you. I'll answer them. Other people in the comments will answer them for you. I did the same thing. I looked it up, trying to figure out. And I hope this video really helped you guys. And I hope your first day of high school is a blast. So I'll see you guys in the next video.